Don't make the same mistake that I did. Don't chase the money. It's not worth it. Show me the money. Show me the money!
Hello and welcome to Shep Rambles, where I am Shep and I tend to ramble about what? Anything and everything. And if you follow this series, you know I speak the truth. Might be wondering why. Can't you just pick one thing and stick with it? No. Okay, so we're going to talk about an article here from MSN, CNBC. I spent a day with a full-time Uber, Lyft, and Juno driver in New York City. Juno. Wasn't that like a music service at one time? Juno? I don't know. Here's how much you made in 9 hours. All right. So now I'm going over this because I'm interested in doing some driving jobs. Not so much Uber and Lyft yet. I'm a little undecided about those just because of some things that I've read. I'm kind of focused more on the deliveries like DoorDash and Grubhub and Instacart. And this is just part-time. This is just on the side just to bring in some extra money. One, I want to, I mean, you know, I do stocks and stuff on this channel, and I do invest for real, and I want to be able to gain a little bit more money to invest in some more stocks and options. Because to be honest with you, that's where I want to make my money. I want to make my money on the stock market, but I need a way to be able to fund that. But not only that, I want to be able to fix my computer, because for a while now I've been on a backup i5 machine, and I want to get my i7 machine back up and running, so that way I can maybe do some cinematics with Flight Simulator, specifically P3D prepared. I've got some ideas with that, and also I've had a viewer who was checking out my Minecraft videos and thinks I should do some cinematics with Minecraft. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I could do some cinematics with that, but man, I need to get my computer going, because right now it wouldn't look very good. Anyway, let's talk about this. So Al Castillo, 33, drives full-time for Uber, Lyft, and Juno in New York City.
New York City!
Get a rope.
He typically works 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, for 9 to 11 hours a day.
Damn!
And as I saw when I spent a day shadowing him, he rarely takes breaks. After all, the more rides he completes, the more he gets paid. So, you want to be busy all the time, he told me. Our time is money. On this particular day, a Wednesday, Castillo worked about 9 hours, 7 to 4, and earned $233 from 15 rides. 9 rides and 140 came from Lyft, while 6 rides and $93 came from Uber. That's a good day, he told me, especially considering it took more breaks than usual to accommodate my filming. On a normal day, he'll bring home about $250 after 9 to 11 hours of work. All right. Is that worth it? Let's get a calculator and find out here. Let me pull this up. Here's my calculator. All right. So, let's do this. 233 divided by, how many hours is that? 9 to 11 hours? We'll do the middle, 10. Okay. So he's making roughly $23 an hour. Now, before you make a comment on that, I know there have been people in other videos making comments of, well, when you take taxes out, you're only making this much an hour. No. Okay, just like any job that's out there, I mean, if he worked a regular full-time job at some corporation, $23 an hour, guess what? They're going to take taxes out of that. So it's no different. All right. You can't say, oh, you're only making about $19 an hour. No, man. It's no different if you worked at a regular company. Okay. Gross. That's what he's grossing. And if he's sick, it really is gross. But anyway. Where are we? Okay, so Castillo gets paid per ride. His earnings depend on how long the trip is, how much distance he covers, and whether or not there's surge pricing, when demand for rides is high and prices for passengers go up. Surge pricing, or prime time as Lyft calls it, tends to happen during rush hour, bad weather, or if there's a big event going on in the area. He can also earn tips. While just 20% of passengers leave tips, he estimated, it helps. Every money helps. The app doesn't show how much the customer paid, Castillo told me. It just breaks down his take per ride. So a mild morning, 22-minute Uber X trip earned him nearly $10. He earned a base rate of $1.83, a time rate, what you earn per minute in your region, of $5.49, and a distance rate, what you earn per mile in your region, of $2. Total, $9.32. That's not bad. Uber and Lyft both collect about 30% of all passenger fares, and Juno takes about 16%. But as an app, it's not as popular yet. He added. Still, he has all three, depending on what neighborhood he's driving. There's Castillo! Good-looking guy. One app might be busier than others. Actually, I think he looks better than me. Oh, maybe I need to grow a beard. I don't know. I don't know if it would look good. My hair is... I'm losing my hair. People in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, like to use Lyft. If you're in Queens, people like Juno. If Castillo earns $250 a day and works Monday through Saturday, that's $1,500 per week, which comes out to about $6,000 a month.
Damn!
You know how much stock I could buy with that? Well, it depends on what I get. If I buy Amazon, not much. He earns an additional $100 to $300 per month by using Cargo, which pays him a monthly rate for selling products like snacks and headphones to passengers, and Play Octopus, which pays him to mount a tablet that offers trivia games and plays ads. That means he could be earning about $72,000 a year from rides and between $1,200 and $3,600 a year from Cargo and Play Octopus, for a grand total of $70,000. That's before taxes, though, and doesn't factor in expenses like gas, insurance, and maintenance, which can add up to nearly $20,000 a year. Might as well buy another car.
That price is too high.
Besides expenses, a driver's take-home pay will also depend upon where they're located. Blah, 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 blah. And some days you're going to get luckier than others, Castillo told me. On his best day, he took home $540 after 9 hours of driving.
Damn!
It's pretty good. Thanks to surge pricing, 1/5 of that came from a single lucrative trip to the airport. It was snowing, and it was ugly outside, and it was blah. Paid me like $110. And that's about it for the article, and I will post a link in the description field so you can read that for yourself. Now, I know you guys have your opinions about Uber and about Lyft and about working for them.
It sucks. It sucks.
I have read the cons and I've read the pros. let's talk about the pros for a moment. The pros is they pretty much hire anybody. As long as you got a car and you got insurance and it's in good shape, then you're pretty much good to go. And considering how corporations are nowadays, where they've got quotas that they got to meet as far as diversity. If you're a white male such as myself, good luck. Unfortunately. And also if you happen to be older, like myself, again, good luck. You could be waiting for months to get a job. Heck, my daughter is 18, and she applied to so many places, and even though they were hiring, they didn't hire her. So I remember a time when I was a teenager, it's like maybe one or two jobs I'd applied to, and I got it like that. Didn't take long. But it's not like that now. And you got some of these places that want to force you to do that 100 question test so they can see if you're contradicting yourself, which, yeah, some stupid 100 question test is really going to tell you the personality of a person. And I'm willing to bet that the so-called people that you hire probably will leave your company or won't be as good as you thought they were. Nothing replaces good old-fashioned interview. Get to know the person that you are interviewing. Not the stupid 100 questions or tell me, what would you do in this situation? Blah, 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 blah. No. Oh, that's so stupid. It's all stupid. When you do an interview, just talk to the person. Talk to the person. Get to know them. Ask them some common sense questions like, what are your goals? What is it that you hope to get out of this? What can we gain by hiring you? So just common sense. And a lot of these corporations they're trying to use algorithms and all this garbage. And that's why it's hard for people like myself to get a job, and at least with this, you'll be able to start making money. It may not be the best. It might be really good money, or, it may not be such a great deal. But you know what? At least you can start bringing in some money, because that's better than nothing. But let's be honest. I know there's plenty of videos about this out there. You can work for so long before they deactivate you, because they always side with the rider and not the driver. And that's unfortunate. You've got really good drivers out there that are really professional, and because you've got some jackasses that just want to complain so they can get a free ride or whatever, it screws over the driver. So I'm aware of that. And I wish Castillo the best. I hope things work out for you. Maybe set your money aside just in case. Anyway, what do you think about the whole thing? Do you drive for Uber or Lyft or Juno? Do you want to drive for them? Do you know someone who has driven from them? Heck, maybe you got a ride from one. Let me know. Let me know in the comments of what you think. And it doesn't have to be just this. Talk to me about the other driving jobs that are out there. Uber Eats and DoorDash. I almost said Driver Dash. Instacart, Grubhub, Amazon Flex. Flex. Yeah, man. Just talk to me. Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested. And other than that, subscribe, because I'm always putting up videos, and I do a variety of different stuff on this channel. It's just me, just solo. Got nobody else. And yeah, click like, thumbs up.
Thumbs up for me.
I like that. It shows that you guys like what I'm putting out. But anyway, thanks, and I will see you on another rambling video.